Today we're gonna be learning just the really basic stuff that you'll probably need to learn before I teach y'all to do anything with modeling, I guess. Yeah. So you can press your scroll wheel and hold shift to move around like this, and you can use your scroll wheel without clicking on anything to just like look around. Yeah, change your angle. Yeah, so if you have a number pad on your keyboard, 7 is to look up, 1 is to look forward, and 3 is to look to the side. I don't really know what the rest of the numbers do, but they do something with camera angles, I guess. So, and you can also press the dot on your number pad to just go to an object and look at it like this, I guess. I don't really know what it does, but it does something. Um, so red is the x-axis, green is the y-axis, and well, you can't really see the z-axis, but it would be like a long blue line going there. So so right now the way you move stuff is by pressing G, but other people like to use this tool down here at the side to move things around, but I'll be focusing mostly on keybinds um, for just moving around and stuff. So if you remember, green is the y-axis, so you press G and you press Y to move it on the y-axis, but X is the red is the x-axis, so you press G and X to move it down the sides, and of course, lastly, G and Z to move it up and down. So another tool that's really important to use in Blender is the extrude tool, which it just extrudes, yeah. And I mean, I can't really show anything useful with this, but it's really useful. And yeah, the and S is to like scale and stuff. This tool I use all the time too. It's really important as well. You can also like lock it on angles and everything. So if you want to only scale on the y-axis, you can press S and Y. Yeah, rotate is with R. You can rotate it, but it always depends on your camera angle. So right now, if I go like this on like the side, you see it perfectly rotated to side. But if I'm facing like right here, it's just gonna rotate like that. So yeah, and you can also lock it on some axes, by the way, so that's useful. You can also click on stuff, right click, and these are like pretty useful things that I use all the time. So like subdivide just kind of adds more geometry to work with. Inset, which is like it's just kind of this thing that just I don't know really how to explain it, but I use it every now and then. Poke, it I guess has 4 triangles now, and UV unwrap, yeah, I'll go over that later. Triangulate, just triangulates it. Trace to quads, which is well, let's triangulate this and trace to quads, and you see it goes back to a quad. Yeah, this is called a quad. And shade smooth, shades it smooth, but right now the shading's not the best, of course, because we haven't done anything with it. And shade flat, which is what it's currently doing, is shaded flat. Unsubdivide, yeah, subdivide, and then unsubdivide. Well, okay, never mind, I did something wrong there, but unsubdivide just kind of removes the subdivision. Split just takes that off of there, just separates it. And separate, this can separate into different pieces, so now I have 2 parts of the cube. And dissolve, well, let's just dissolve on like this corner here. Dissolve, yeah. So it just kind of removes that corner and just connects it to the other ones. I mean, it can be used in many ways, like loop cuts, for example. You can control R to do a loop cut, and let's just say you don't want the loop cut anymore. Dissolve, it's gone. And delete, yeah, of course, self-explanatory, it deletes. Uh, I don't know what else to go over, but maybe I'll do some snapping, which is like, so here the vertex, right here's the vertex. A face is like this, and the edge is like this line over here. So let's just say I wanted to snap it on this line here. I can do that. Vertex, I snap it on that vertex. Face, I can just snap it on a face over there. No, yeah, increment just kind of adds an increment to it. And I don't really know what these do. I never use them. Um, the knife tool, I don't really know the shortcut, but it usually shows like right at the side right over there. So it says shift spacebar and K. So shift spacebar K. Yeah, there. Now I have a knife tool. Let's just say you wanted to add some more geometry. So, yeah. Well, I did something there. Oops. So let's just say I just wanted to add like a triangle over there. I can do that using the knife tool. Oh yeah, bevel is also a really important feature. You can press Control B and it just kind of like rounds the corners like that. Yeah. But if you want more bevels, you can use your scroll wheel and just edit the amount of bevels you want. Um, yeah, I think that, well, no, that's not enough yet. So, right here's like you can select the vertex or edge or face. So, here I select the face, I go to the edge select, and it selects the edges. I go into vertex select, and it selects all the vertexes. Basically the key, well, the shortcuts for this is 1, 2, and 3. 1 is for vertex, 2 is for edge, and 3 is for face. Edge, vertex. Well, yeah, that's basically all you guys need to know for the first tutorial.